Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to another video for Oxygen Not Included. This time we're starting over based off everything I have learned. I went kind of down a YouTube rabbit hole and started looking at a bunch of videos and tips and tricks and beginner guides, and yeah, it spiraled out of control. And I want another reason why I'm doing this is because I want to take the tips and tricks that you provide for the previous series and apply them to a new series. So that's what we're doing. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. My name is Stapes, and we had a previous season on Oxygen Not Included where it was kind of my first time playing through, and it kind of got difficult towards the end. So if you're wanting to watch someone still learn and new to play, then you're right at the right place, and we're glad to have you here. So the reason why I'm doing this playthrough once again is because I want to take everything I learned and apply it to the new series. And then also I have got the spaced out DLC now, so we're going to apply some of that as well. Have something different, have something new, just so we're not seeing the same asteroid over and over and over again. So we're going to visit some more asteroids and do all of that. Now, if you enjoy this content, I appreciate it if you would hit those lovely engagement buttons down below. It helps get these videos out here and lets other people see someone new playing the game. So I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Oxygen Not Included. Okay, so now we're going to pick our asteroid style. I'm going to do the spaced out asteroid style. We're going to be on smaller asteroids, and we're going to be going to different asteroids and dealing with that. My end goal for this series is to make a rocket ship, so I could definitely just do the rocket ship and just be on the first asteroid. But if you guys enjoy this series, you know, hitting the like button, it lets me know that you want to see more of it, and we can keep playing if you want to see more of the asteroids. So we're going to click that and move into our asteroid generation. Now I'm going to look for an asteroid that has probably some oceanic and lush cores, because I don't know, to me that sounds really cool. I don't really know much about it, but I'm going to go for the cool factor here. I'm also going to be doing all the story traits, so all of those will be applied to our game as well. So I'm going to look for a asteroid seed that I particularly like, and I also put the seed down below in the YouTube comment section if you guys want to play along with me. So without further ado, let's see if we can find an asteroid that we like. Okay, I think I found my asteroid cluster that I want to play with. So we have the irradiated forest asteroids. I don't know why that took me so long to say, but we have slime molds on that one. And then we have our oily swamp asteroid, which has a subsurface ocean and a frozen core. Metal rich on the tundra. Marshy asteroid has crashed satellites. Regolith has a lush core. And that is what we're going to go with. So like I said, I will take this seed here and I will apply it to the YouTube video so you guys can play along if you so choose. So without further ado, let's jump into Oxygen Not Included and pick our dupes. Okay, so the dupes I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with a digger. I'm going to start with a builder. No, not a builder. I'm going to start with a cook. And then I'm going to start with a scientist, researcher. There we go. So this is what we're going to do. We have Danzy here. Actually, I'm actually surprised that Danzy showed up here. Huh, this one actually has her name. Very interesting. So this one's going to be Danzy. She'll be our scientist. We have 2 science, 2 medicine, and 1 piloting. Increased medicine, decreased creativity, and decor morale bonus, but that's okay. So we'll have her doing that. She's also medicine and scientist, so she can handle all of that. We're going to have our digger. I ideally want construction. So this is actually pretty good. We'll have increased construction, and we also have increased excavation. So I'm actually going to keep this, and this is going to be Kevin. Kevin is always our constructor and the person that helps us dig out the colony. So Kevin, welcome back. And finally, for our cook, we're gonna have Evan, I believe. Let's see if we can find a better one for Kevin. Okay, I think I found our cook here. We have +9 cuisine, we have increased creativity and decrease in decor morale bonus, but decrease in husbandry, which is fine. So this is going to be Evan. I name my duplicants after my members, so if you guys, if you want to be a duplicant, please let me know down below. These are the 3 members that I'm pulling from right now, but I normally do pull from them, but I will also take suggestions from the comment section. So if you just let me know, then I'll add you here. And I also will probably name some after my mods, but if you want to be a duplicant, please let me know. But this is our what we're rolling with for this colony, and our colony is going to be this time for sure, because I didn't make it out of the other colony, so hopefully this time for sure. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Oh, I can't add a question mark. Oh, I wish I could add a question mark. All right. A colony name for the... Oh, I have one that's already saved. Like, hang on, wait. Can I say 2? Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. This time for sure 2. Because apparently I forgot to delete my save. Because, oh, yeah, that's a story that I can tell while we're loading into this. So I had a recording going for this episode, and I restarted. And the reason why I restarted is because Danzy trapped herself and immediately died. And I didn't catch it. And it was, I think 30 minutes into the episode. And I was like, well, that's not really a great way to start this colony, so I went ahead and opted to do that. So yeah, Kevin was doing it too. I was digging out places for you guys to go, and you just kept getting stuck. You kept digging out spots and keep getting stuck on places you couldn't get down from, and I would have to manage it, and you guys just got trapped in some carbon dioxide pit, and that's where we're at now. So anyway, this is actually part 2 of this time for sure. So let's go ahead and get started. The asteroid we'll call home will collide with an anomalous planet, has collided with an anomalous planet. Decimating our colony, rebuilding it is of utmost importance. I've detected a new cluster of material-rich planetoids in nearby space. If I can guide the Duplicants through the perils of space travel, we could build a colony even bigger and better than before. Okay, so here's our initial dupes. Welcome back, Kevin, Evan, and Danzy. How are you guys feeling about going ahead and starting a new colony? Good talk. Okay, little spaz there, but that's fine. Alrighty. So let's see how we want to go ahead and dig this out. We have a pit of water over here and a pit of water over here, and we have a very large pit under this water. This might not be great for our water. We also have some, is that already a geyser right here? I'm not sure what's right here, but that could be interesting. What I want to do is probably dig out this way and go down, because I know for sure that I want to dig out left and right, of course. So let's go ahead and let's do like some small tunnels right now, just so you guys can go ahead and explore out this way. That way we can kind of see what's going on and get materials. We do need some metals, so we want to get that as soon as we can. So let's go ahead and set up our initial foundations. I know that I want this to be about 5 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be where the door is. And that is how we're going to determine where our, how big our initial base is. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put it there, one there, and then we have ladders going up and down this way. So let's go ahead and get down here and make that. These are our main access tunnels, at least for going around the colony. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these just so they can go up and down. There's an oxalite we can free out here, so we want to get that freed up as much as possible. I'm probably gonna do 4 by 4 tall rooms for the main most part. Luckily, this area down here is already dug out for us, so we can already kind of handle that, which is kind of nice. Because I typically like to have these areas for myself around our initial place. We want to get bathrooms up as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do is probably have the bathrooms right here. This is kind of near the water, which could be bad. And also, we have a very... What biome is this? I think it's like the... it's the chlorine biome, and I think the Absolite was supposed... Is this warm? Ooh, yeah, that's not good, actually. That can be bad for our colony. Just for the sheer fact that it's this warmth is going to spread, and it looks like this Absolite that kind of prevents it from spreading got cut off. It looks like it was supposed to go like this way, but because of the generation, it may have gotten cut off, because I think it would be like this, maybe? Possibly? We gotta be careful with that either or. Other areas, this is really hot up here. It could start spreading this way, and I think that's granite. Yeah, it's granite. So we just got to watch out for that. We have a room down here that could be one of our resource transporters to other asteroids, but we'll have to find out. Okay, so we want to leave around alone. So I'm going to go for achievements if I can. I want to try to go for all achievements. The only one that I might not be able to complete is the... I believe it's the carnivore achievement, because you have to eat 400,000 kilocalories of critter meat before the 100th cycle, which is tough. You have to have a lot of incubators, you have to have a lot of critters, so on and so forth. But I will do my best. We also have to have locavore, consume 400,000 kilocalories of food without planting any seeds in planter boxes, farm tiles, or hydroponic farms. So we kind of have to leave things alone in terms of mealwood and all that, which is not gonna be easy. So our food sources right now consist of probably mush bars, and like I said, we'll probably get some ranching going if we want to do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. We're going to try our best. So we're just gonna have to make sure we don't plant anything in planter boxes and anything of that nature. So I'm gonna go get this set up. We're gonna go and get the bathrooms going. Like I said, I'm gonna probably have them right here because I want them. I want you guys to have a place to go to the bathroom as soon as possible. So we have medicine. Let's go and get our wash basins down. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna have this be our door right here. So we'll have one here, and then we will have our outhouses. Very good. All right. That looks great. We're going to have that. I'm going to set those as priority 9. This is the first project we need to get done, just so you guys don't pee all over the base. Please don't do that. It causes a mess. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure we access water. Water is going to be on this floor, it looks like. So let's get that dug out. Okay, so we'll have a 4x16 most likely, and that fits perfectly in my opinion. We'll have a little bit more than 4x16, but we're going to dig that out, and we need to go and get a water pump. So we have a pitcher pump, and we'll probably have that even with this right there, which is actually pretty perfect. I thoroughly like that. And we'll have some ladders for right now. We'll leave that alone. And then we'll have some ladders going down here so you guys can get down here and dig out this little spot that I want dug. All right, very good. We need to make sure we close this off. Probably insulate it, honestly. We'll probably have to put insulated tiles against this so we're not dealing with heat. Like I said, this is going to spread pretty quickly, and it's going to warm up our water, which is even worse. So we really want to get insulated tiles as soon as we can and insulate this water. I don't think the water is going to be like a huge issue. It's not going to warm up that fast, but it could mess up some of our machines. Okay, so let's go and get our science station down. I'm going to put that right there. I also want to get some power set up. We're going to need more metal ore, so we have some metal ore right here we're going to dig out. And let's go ahead and tell our dupe, say, hey, dig out these if you don't mind. And then we're also going to get this. This is plenty of metal ore right here, so let's get that going for us as well. All right, so you guys are finishing up our bathrooms here. We also just might as well tell you to do this, dig up those. We have a lot of carbon dioxide. We do have a pit down here. We could probably go ahead and do, so I'm actually going to go ahead and set jobs to go ahead and open these up. And we'll just have ladders go all the way down. And that is a massive ore pit for us. This is amazing. There's also plenty of coal, so we'll have a coal power plant that we can utilize. We seem to have our starting colony seems, or starting biome seems to go far down, but we're pretty constrained on this side. This I can't remember what biome this is. Let's see. Let's take a look at our book here. Let's type in biomes. This is a jungle. Is that a jungle biome? I believe, yep, that is a jungle biome. Oh, we also have some pinch of pepper plants, and I think that helps with the owl's morale a good bit too. I didn't know there's a moo biome. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, still learning things new. Space, rust, sandstone. I thought there was one that could also be this, but I don't think that's the case. I think we just have a jungle biome. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. The jungle would be hotter. Cool. I don't know why the jungle has a ton of chlorine, but you know what? That's fine. We're in an asteroid, not the same jungle as Earth. I'm going to go ahead and make my way over to this water as well so we can start getting it and bringing it to our pit over here. I'm probably going to make it a little bit deeper. We'll probably say, hey, this is going to be our pit right there. And ideally, I want to even it up with kind of the way we're going to do our base here. So I'm just going to set up a bunch of dig jobs. We're going to have this be another one of our 16x4 rooms. No, it's not going to be 16x4 fully, but it works. All right, so we need to get this done. Let's go and get our water. You guys definitely need water access. So I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, get all of that done if you can. This is highly important for y'all's survivability. So you guys are going to work on that. Then we'll get that. And we have our science station. We do have the ability to put our power down. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to make sure these stay alive so we can get as much food as we can from it. We can also have bristle blossoms, except it is too bright. No, it's not bright enough. So we can actually grow these in the wild. Ooh, we don't want the mealwood to go up. We can go ahead and move it. We don't have, I think there's a critter that actually plants seeds for you. So digging up one of our mealwoods is kind of going to be not great, but we'll work with it. I think I'm going to have my kitchen up here, and I think I'm going to have you guys a bedroom up here. So I do want to go ahead and get that planned out as well, so you guys can have a place to sleep. Probably not tonight. Probably no place to sleep tonight, but you know, that's fine. You guys are troopers. So that'll be our room right there. And I'm going to go and say that is a top priority. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, so you guys have finished our basic water pump, our basic water pit, and Evan is going to go and deliver our water to our sinks. You guys are working on the bedrooms at the moment, so we're going to have bedrooms here. So you guys actually have a place to sleep tonight. So let's go ahead and put some cots in. We'll have a door right there. And so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds for right now. Unfortunately, we have to dig up another mealwood, which is not gonna be great for us and probably not great for trying to feed you guys. We do have plenty of muckroot you can feed. And I do need to put this in some kind of carbon dioxide pit so I actually can have proper storage for it. We could probably, I don't know where I want the kitchen at. I probably have to put it down here. I do want to make sure I find a proper place to do storage at, and I might put it up here. This is where we do our storage at. And that's gonna cause us to have to dig out a lot, but it's fine. We're doing our initial colony. We're gonna have to dig out a lot of spots anyway. Okay, so it's nighttime, and you guys unfortunately don't have any beds to sleep on. Evan and Danzy are over here sleeping next to the ladder, and Kevin is over here on this side. Oh, we do have a hatch, so we can start probably working on hatch farms, which I'm probably going to put up here. We'll probably have a hatch farm start there, and probably have one up here and one over here. We have plenty of room over here to do a couple of hatch farms, so we'll probably have them start over here near the water. So I'll have 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe just 2 for right now, and we can start getting our hatch meat going. That way we can not worry about planting at the moment. We can worry about setting up farms later on after we get to cycle 100. Like I said, I do want to try to do 100% achievements in this, and those are the only time-gated ones that we really have. So I'm going to try my best to do it. I know it's probably kind of like it's probably like a very lofty goal, but like I said, I'm going to try my best to do it. Like I said, we need to get these hatches branched up as soon as possible. So we really need to get the science station going. So let's go ahead and say, hey, let's put a 9 on the science station, and let's go and get some power in there. And I'm going to put power right here for now. And actually, let's go ahead and say, cancel that. And let's get manual generator. We'll say, one manual generator there, because that's going to be a door, and then we'll have a battery or 2 here. So let's do that. Put a wire there, and then we'll get those down. Get that over to that. And we'll need to worry about our oxygen generation too, but not, at the moment, not too worried. I'm going to go and get this area cleaned up a little bit so you guys can start working on that. This is going to be a, I think you guys are, yeah, y'all setting up this for me. Let's go ahead and get some doors as well, so we actually start making rooms. Rooms help a lot. This is going to be our science station as well. Ooh, okay, that's fine. It looks like some, I don't know who dug that up. Oh, because we have to put wire there. I did have a comment in my most recent, I think the last episode of our previous playthrough, saying, hey, I don't know if you know this, but conductive wire actually helps with your morale and actually has a higher rate of energy transfer. And I was like, oh, yeah, that would probably help a lot, because our base was dealing with power issues and I did not use conductive wire. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I use that this time. All right, you guys are doing that. I want to go ahead and set priority on this getting done, if you don't mind, just so we can start doing our power. And please, whatever you do, you guys are gonna get trapped. Why do you do this? I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively put these here, just so, you know, they're not trapped. I don't know what is, there's something about duplicants and them just wanting to dig out certain spots and then putting themselves in a hole. It's quite astonishing to me, but also kind of strangely adorable at the same time for another reason. Okay, so we're gonna work on this pit eventually. Like I said, I'm gonna work on this probably being our storage area. I want the storage area to be near our central part of the base. You guys are getting this done, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and put another door there so we can denote where this room starts. I just like putting a room, door, and all that there. I'm gonna go ahead and start kind of making solid ground here, and then we'll go ahead and close this off. I'm gonna close this off, and I'll probably put some airflow tiles here eventually. I don't know what it is, but people who are extremely good at this game, I see them put 2 doors on top of each other. I don't know why that is. I'm sure there is a good reason for it, but for the sake of me enjoying slight aesthetics, I don't want to do that, so I'll probably just use airflow tiles instead. But someone please down below, please explain to me why they do that, why that's a thing. That would be incredible for me to know. All right, so you guys are working on getting that done for the power, so let's go ahead and get that set up. All right, there we go. So got jobs to do that. Did I get all of that? I did. Okay, you've already built that wire. Okay, oxygen is doing okay. We don't have any oxylize. We are out of oxylize, so we're gonna have to consider our oxygen generation. So let's go ahead and get a oxygen generator down. I'm gonna go and put one. I'll put one up here. We'll have that one there. So let's get our wiring going. It is nighttime. I need to go and get schedules fixed up. So let's go ahead and get some. Oh wow, that is something else. So I'll have wire going with ladder and put that over and under. And let's take a look at our schedules. Priority schedule. I'm gonna have 2 schedules right now. We're gonna have a nighttime schedule and a regular schedule. Kevin is kind of our constructor and dig person, so I'm gonna have him probably over here. I'll have Kevin down on this schedule, and we're gonna say, I'm gonna leave them as 3 night resting, but I'm gonna say work time here. Ooh, well, you have no downtime now. Downtime there. Kevin will work. He'll sleep at that point. He'll have his downtime here. And then he will have his bath time here. And then he'll work the other time. I think that's good to me. So we'll have to adjust the schedules a little bit later on when we get duplicates with certain perks, but for right now, that looks good to me. You guys actually have a place to sleep. Kevin is stretching. He woke up early because I put him on a different schedule. And he's disinfecting for us. And I honestly don't think it's worth disinfecting these. So I might disable disinfectant, so let's do that. Don't think we have to worry about that. All right, so our water's looking good. That's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and start making ladders across here just because I can. That way the water flows through it. And how's the heat transfer going here? We don't have to worry about it for a little bit. All right, now that you guys have explored, can we see anything? We have a table in dirty water. That's quite something. Ooh, a pacu. We can have a pacu farm. We can throw pacus in here and start eating fish if we really want to. We have our input. Yeah, we have our output. So that's our output. So we can send things to here from other asteroids, but we're not exactly ready for that yet. Okay, so we have our research going. We are cycle 3. Let's go ahead and set up our ranching. I want to go and get ranching as soon as possible. I think that's probably going to be the best thing to go for right now. So we actually have food. Granted, we can't just eat hatches because you have to actually, if you want a proper hatch farm anyway, which I'm probably not experienced enough to do a proper hatch farm. Let's see, ventilation, plumbing. Yeah, so we can probably do hatches. Because you ideally want to have enough hatches to be able to sustain. Because like you want a full hatch farm and then send the eggs elsewhere to eat. So, or not the eggs, but you want to kill the hatches as they the extra hatches as they hatch from the incubators. So I might, like I said, I'll probably get some hatches from here. May get some, just unfortunately kill the hatches as they spawn. But we'll see how much meat we can get from that because we need a ton of it if we want to get that achievement. Okay, so Kevin's getting our CO2 pit dug out here. And I'm honestly going to just go ahead and start digging out rooms. I'm going to set up dig jobs. But I do want to get these down here done as soon as we can so the CO2 can fall into these pits. We ideally want that to be a thing. Go ahead and set up that. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and set up, go ahead and get rid of a lot of this too. We'll just make our main shafts here so they're not worrying about that. That actually got, I believe that fell from the up top. Okay, so we're looking good here. We have our basic necessities, we have our plumbing, and we have extra beds. It's almost about time for us to get a new dupe. And we are on cycle, no, we actually got our research done. So Danzy has done our research. Thank you, Danzy. What was I doing with this room? I think I was gonna make this our kitchen. This is gonna be our mess hall. This is gonna be our kitchen down here. So let me go ahead and get, I think we'll get a CO2 pit set up here on the side. Because we want CO2 to fall into the pit so that we actually store our food. And we can have our mess hall here in the central area. And then we can have our storage up here. I think that'd be good. Yeah, let's do that. So what I'm gonna do here is instead of having, because we want this to be cancel, so dig out this. I think I want this to be down here. Because as long as there's a bunch of CO2 in it, we should be fine. So let's do that. And let's dig out this, and then we put 2 ladders here. So that'll be like a little pit. Ooh, okay, we need that to be 2 more deeper. And then we can have like a storage bin for our food at the moment. So let's do that. We can put our food there. And then we can hollow all that out. So let's cancel that job, cancel that job, cancel that job, and that job. And this one and this one. So we have that. We do want this dug out though. There we go. That looks good to me. But we don't want any of this dug out. So unfortunately, we're gonna have like this area where we could probably do something else with it. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna cancel these. We're not gonna do anything with that yet. And then we'll have that for our kitchen. We can figure out that later. Okay, so you guys have that going. Let's go ahead and get this area done so we can actually start working on our kitchen area. So let's do that. Okay, so I've set up the priorities for this job. Kevin's gonna dig this out. CO2 should fall in and we can actually store our food in here now. And our food should expire not as quickly, which would be very good. The other thing is, I hope you guys don't get down here and get stuck. So let's go and say food. Ooh, we actually may not be able to store food in here now that I think about it. You might have to have your ration box. I think you have to have a fridge to put stuff in here, which is... can we put food in here? No, we might have the fridge. Okay, so we can start putting CO2 in here, but I don't think this fridge is something we can use. We have to have our box. So let's deconstruct that. And then once we get our food, we can handle that. We also have new dupes, so let's go ahead and see what we can get. Let's see if there's anything decent. We can get sandstone care package, which I honestly don't think we need. Husbandry and agriculture. This could be decent. They also have plumbing, also decorator, and decreased construction. That's not good, but they have husbandry and agriculture and the plumbing, which we could use to help empty our pipes if we need to. So let's go ahead and print this one. This one is going to be Dirk Souls. So I'm gonna, Dirk Souls is one of my mods, and he will be the first mod to be added to this colony. Okay, so we have the extra bed, which is good. Dirk Souls will be assigned there. There's your bed. Have fun. We'll keep Kevin on the night shift, and then we'll all the other dupes on the current shift. Okay, so you guys are going to be working on this. I'm going to go ahead and set up some jobs up here for something I'm planning in the future. And some of you might recognize what I'm doing if you play the game, and some of you will not if you don't play the game regularly. And I think this is not even, maybe? Is that 1, 2, 3? That's 5. That's 5. Okay, perfect. So you might recognize what I'm going to be doing here. And it's kind of cheesy, but I've learned that it's okay to cheese in this game. So I'm going to use some of those strategies. Ooh, actually, we don't want that there. Cancel that. I am going to go and start kind of beautifying the base when I can. I know I probably don't need to, but just part of it. All right, so like I said, we need to start working on getting our hatches going. So let's go ahead and let's dig out this area. You guys are researching the hatch farms. So this is going to be where we do that. And we want this to be as far as possible. We want this to be 96 tiles. Let's see. What was the stable? The stable is 96 tiles maximum. So we're going to set up that up and have that going. Okay, so 96 tiles. And that looks good to me. All right, cool. So that's 96 tiles. And that's 96 tiles. So that'll be our 2 hatch farms right now. We have this area up here. Looking good, looking good. I think our colony is off to a very, very good start. We have this jumbo battery. We want to get smart batteries as soon as we can. You guys are still researching this. Ooh, we won't be able to get that until we have... Where is it? We need this. We need advanced research. We're gonna go for this first. We need that as soon as possible, so let's get the advanced research. Make sure I don't cancel something that we needed first. Do we need cooking right now? Maybe. We can go and cook some things up. I really need the advanced research so we can start doing the ranching. So Pakus could also help. We can go ahead and get a Paku. We can like print out a Paku. Yeah, let's get this the advanced research first. And then we can get our ranching after that, so we can actually focus on that. Because I would like to get some Pakus. Pakus can count as meat as well, so we can use those and not just hatches. And we just throw them in our little water pond here. As we set up our water pond, I want to go ahead and kind of contain it. And to contain it, we're going to need to put barriers here and dig it out. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We'll have that our landing. And then we'll probably make it about yay deep. Ooh, actually, we probably want to make it a little bit deeper and less wide. So let's do this. And how about we do... This will be a land. I think this is a landing right here. If we have it, no, 4 high. So this is technically landing. So we'll have it down here. And then if we have a landing there. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Am I counting right? Yes, I am. Okay, good. So we'll have that. I'm just setting these up preemptively. And then I think we'll have a tank about that big. And then we'll want to kind of push this water out. So I'm going to have to kind of slowly put tiles here. Granted, this is not going to fit our room, like our normal room size, but that's totally fine. We can do something else with it. So we're going to do that, cancel those ladders, and then we'll start pushing this water as we empty it out. And hopefully it'll start going this way, and we can kind of start... We can do this and let it drip down here. That is totally fine. But we don't want to dig it out until we actually have all that structure done. Okay, very good. Kevin is doing that. He's charged up the battery. Let's say you get on there when it is about 30%, so you're not on that as often. All right, so we're getting our basic ranch farms going, which is good. We have these rooms complete. This is... We need to get rid of these guys too, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and say attack that guy. How's our rooms doing? Okay, so we got these 2 rooms. We have a miscellaneous room here. For our laboratory, we need 2 science buildings and a light source. I think this counts as a light source. Let's see, lit workspace. Yeah, that's actually really good. Now I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to build this. And I don't think there is. I don't think I can move it or build one. Ooh, wait, I can copy. Oh, I can. I didn't see that in our building menu unless I'm silly and just aren't able to see. Oh, no, it's right there in food. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, let's get this set up, actually. I'm going to say that's a 9, and then I want to empty up all of our food here. And then put it there. I don't know why Evan, why were you clapping? Interesting. He was really happy about something. Oh, look at you guys. So happy about something. I don't know what it is, but congrats. I'm proud of you. All right, so we have this. All edible food is going to go there. And then we're going to say, empty this out. Nothing goes in here. All that's gone. And we're going to deconstruct that. So you guys will move that around and we'll have that to go there. And that'll kind of keep our food a little bit fresher for a little bit longer. We have a lot of... We don't have a lot of meal lines. And the meal lines takes a while to grow there. And we don't have a food source either. And we have about 23,000 kilocalories, which is not bad for the amount of duplicants that we have. We're doing okay. I don't see much slime other than the slime biome over here. So I lied. There's actually a good bit of slime. We have some pinch of pepper nuts over here. I don't see any signs of geysers yet. There may be something hot down here, but it's protected by the absolite, which is nice. We have a Paku over here. I'm hoping that we can get a Paku care package in here, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put in the description of this video saying, hey, we're gonna try for achievements or 100% achievement. Will I do it? I don't know. Okay, so now that we have our advanced research, good. All right, so let's focus on that. They'll do that. And let's get our supercomputer going. That'll go there. So basically our printing pod is our research facility, which is kind of cool. I didn't think about doing this in my previous one. I tried to put a room for oh, geez. Oh, man. Okay, that's not what I wanted. A little chaotic with the wire there. That's okay. Copy that. And get that going. Cool. Okay, not bad at all. Also, I forgot to take a screenshot of the start of this new colony. Oh well, I'm sure I can go back and find something to do with it. Dark Souls is running not a lot of breathing room, but once we get these dug out, we'll have all like this kind of carbon dioxide sink going, and we can. Man, yeah, this starting biome is actually pretty deep. Maybe I should have put these ranches down here. Well, it's not wide enough, but it's deep, so we'll figure that out. Missing research station, no research assigned. Okay, so let's get this done. Let's go ahead and set priority there. And saying, hey, make that. Do that. Do that thing. Do that thing I've told you to do. Once again, we're still doing okay on calories. We can have print out calories as well. I do want this to get built as soon as we can, so you guys are doing that. We desperately need to get these carbon dioxide sinks going, so I'm thinking I'm going to set these as priority 6, saying, hey, build out this shaft if you don't mind. And get rid of this as well, because we want to get these as soon as possible. Okay, the pressure has halted the mealwood growth, so if we can get this pressure under control, we might be able to handle that. We have our oxygen generator going. Not a lot. Ooh, we actually don't have a lot of oxygen, do we? It is tough to breathe. Oh, we don't have enough power. Okay, we need to have this on priority. Okay, let's look at our priorities. I don't think I've set anyone's priorities. So cooking, we'll say, yeah, you can cook when you can. Digging is of utmost importance. Dark Souls, when Dark Souls isn't ranching, he will be operating for right now. So let's say Dark Souls operates and they'll have ranch the other time. So let's see if he can get over there and operate for us. Okay, good, he is. That is amazing because we are dying. We may want to get 2 batteries to store our power, maybe for right now. Go and have that going for us. So we can say 2 batteries, get that, and deconstruct this part of the wire. And I just realized that that isn't going to work if I don't do that. There we go. Okay, so that oxygen Yeah, the oxygen generator actually consumes a good bit of power there. Oh, but we don't have the skills for that. Oh, that's not good. All right, so we need Dirk Souls. Dirk Souls actually comes with a skill point because he's a new dupe. I'm gonna go and get the improved farming, even though it's probably gonna be useless to us right now. So actually, no, too late. That's fine. Got a lot of tutorials here. Let's go and dismiss those. I do want to look at our duplicant skills, and I want to see how far Danzy is from. Okay, Danzy's about to level up, which is good. We just need to get her leveled up so she can actually do advanced researching. No research is assigned. While Danzy's leveling up, we can at least do something useful. Actually, she can still do this part of the research. Is she not? Let's see. Let's go ahead and get our priorities and say Danzy researches when she can. She's not great at researching, but she will be. So researching is top priority, and then you can doctor, and then do everything else if there's no other jobs. Okay, so this carbon dioxide is starting to flow down. We have our oxygen starting to make. I honestly probably didn't need to make this just yet, but I wanted to go and dig it out because we have a lot of oxygen to cover throughout the base. It's looking better, and this oxygen carbon dioxide should fall, but we've got a lot of it. So we're probably need to start thinking about our carbon dioxide management in a little bit. We can also kind of dig down here and get some oxygen. We have some oxalite, and that'll raise up, so we can go ahead and say, hey, go down here and free this if you can. So we can free that oxalite. We don't have any oxalite really anywhere else. We have a millwood plant over there we can harvest if we so choose. We are producing oxygen at an okay rate. All right, duplicate skills. Danzy has the advanced researching. Perfect. So let's grab that for her. So she can actually get our research going. Oh, we also forgot our hat. She has to have her hat. There we go. That little crazy looking device that she's putting on her head. Good job, Danzy. Oh, we're out of power. All right, Dirk Souls is running for us. Okay, we have power again. Power is another thing we're gonna have to worry about. And we may want to have another... We may want to have... Oh, is the pressure too high? How's our breathing? Better. And we actually have the oxalite, the oxygen that we freed up here, so the oxygen should flow around and we should be able to get that. So we have some oxygen that we freed up that we can use for a couple more cycles. We have 2% stress, but that's okay. Kevin is 2% stressed. What is Kevin stressed about? Where is Kevin at? What is he doing? All right, this room actually broke, so we don't have a room here anymore. So let's go ahead and fix that, shall we? I'm actually going to go ahead and start replacing these tiles so we can actually have a decent place to sleep. And this will help our oxygen flow better right here. And I know that's another reason why the door, because the doors let oxygen breathe through. So I understand that's probably from that aspect, but I feel like there's another reason why people double stack doors. I just don't know what it is. All right, so we'll dig that out, and we'll have these plants. We need to get a compost going as soon as possible for the polluted dirt, and we need to probably store that underwater at some point. Danzy's going to work on our science. Once again, we're out of power? We have power. What's going on with our power? No power. Then what is that? Oh, let's look at our power grid. 60 watts, 120 watts, 400 watts. We should have enough power. I don't know what's going on there. I'm unsure why our power kind of flickered there. Calling across a food source. Yes, I know. We have some millwood down there we can store and harvest. Enable auto harvest, so we can enable the we can auto harvest that. So we say harvest that. Harvest these when they're available. Harvest this if it's available. And then once they get down here, we can harvest that. And once we get up here, we can harvest that. Just get all of it. Ooh, we also have a extra. We have an early thimbleweed up here, so we can probably get our oxygen suits really quickly as well. That'd be very good. We do have a new duplicant skill, so let's go ahead and see who it's for. It is for Kevin. Let's give him hard digging. That is a great one to have. Kevin, well, glad to have your hat. And let's see here. We also want, Dirk Souls actually has a hat too. Let's give him improved farming for right now. All right. Power's good. Oh yeah, that supercomputer uses so much power. Hey, let's get this going here. And let's get another wheel if we can. I hate the fact that we're gonna have to have two of these, but we desperately need the power and we need to get the ranching going. Because we need food. And we want to go and get Paku as well, so we can actually take care of Paku. Well, I don't think you actually really have to take care of Paku. I think they just kind of hang out on their own. I don't really know how they work. You can kind of throw them in and see how it goes. Okay, Dirk Souls is handling that. We have plenty of power. Evan's actually helping Danzy with the research, which is nice. So we're having that done. We are working on that. We're going to go ahead and say, go up here and work on that because I didn't give them a place to go. Then we want some of this filled out. Ooh, actually, no, I didn't. I put that there for a reason. I have already forgotten why I did that. Go ahead and put some tiles down. There we go. Like I said, I want to make the rooms kind of nice. Our room should be fixed now, except our latrine because it is not filled in there. That's okay. I'm going to dig out some of this because we have the algae as well. Okay. Doing good. Okay, someone leveled up a new skill, so let's go ahead and take a look at who did that. So Evan did. So we're going to give him his grilling hat. We're going to have to start working on morale. Our morale is starting to get low just because we don't really have much in the way of decorations or anything of that nature. We can uproot some of these briars, so we can uproot that. We can actually start making some nice rooms. We'll probably have one up here eventually, and we can have dig out that so you guys can reach that. And then I could probably, let's see, do we have any furniture? We can go get our mess table set up so you actually have a place to sit. So let's go ahead and do that. Door's gonna go here, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably put like some things in between them. Something like that, maybe. Actually, I don't really necessarily like that. I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that. Probably just put, what do I want to do here? Let's say mess table. We'll say, let's keep one away from the door. And we'll do that for right now. One away from the door. That's not one away from the door. I can't count. What else is new? Okay. And then we'll have 4 right now, and they'll hook, they'll get rid of this bar. That's a meal wood, actually. We don't need this one in particular. We can keep that meal wood there. And we'll say, yeah, we'll keep that one there. We don't need it. And just in time for cycle 6, we have another dupe, and we could desperately use the help. So let's take a look and see what dupe we have. We have some bliss burst seeds. The seed of bliss burst, digging up buried objects, uncover bliss burst seed. We can't farm anything, so I'm not worried about that. We have medicine and machinery. We have machinery, and we have creativity and science. That's not, the bathroom is not bad. We have machinery, piloting, science. I'm not really feeling anything. Maybe the machinery, but you have decreased decor, decreased agriculture, and cannot do building errands. So I don't know about that, Bubbles. We might decline this one. You have science and creativity, which isn't bad. You have exosuit training. An extra dig person wouldn't be bad. You have machinery, piloting, and science. Yeah, we'll take Joshua. And this is gonna be another one of our mods. This one is going to be Hostile Buffalo. Okay, thank goodness I had it right. I know that's kind of sad that this dude is having to look up how to spell buffalo, but I'm not the most eloquent person in the world, and honestly, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick this. This is Hostile Buffalo. Welcome to the colony, Hostile Buffalo. Glad to have you here. We are still struggling on oxygen. As you can see here, we are not doing great. We are in the purple. So we'll probably need to have an oxygen generator down here. And I think it's good that I kind of put a space right here, so we can actually put some oxygen in there. Our carbon dioxide pit is not going super well. We're trying to get this oxygen freed up. And I'm gonna go ahead and say dig out this area right here so we can go ahead and have some extra room going here. But let's go ahead and make our mess hall. I want to go ahead and get this done as soon as we can. So that 2 tiles go there. And then, like I said, I'll replace those with airflow tiles as soon as I can. All right, our research is done for the critter ranching, which is great. We can go for some extra power here. I think that would be good. We also need to make sure that we get the tech that allows us to carbon skim. So we might do that. We also want to think about doing our air systems. Let's see here. Gas mask, not really. Airflow tiles wouldn't be bad. We're probably gonna go ahead and get some decontamination, so let's do that. We'll work on ventilation and go towards decontamination, and then we'll probably get some interior decor to help our duplicants feel a little bit better about morale. We can also get a water cooler. Water cooler would be good. We can put one, I don't know, right in here if we so choose. And I'll probably have some other, I think this will just be like a general room. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and have a water cooler. Yeah, let's just put one right in here so the morale bonus is okay. So we'll do that. We're out of power again. Also, someone needs to go ahead and fix this turlet if they can. And then hopefully you guys will build out that. We have a new duplicant, and the duplicant doesn't have a bed. My bad, Hostel Buffalo. We probably should provide a bed for her. There we go. Nice, cozy bed. So they'll dig that out. We'll have a new bed here. And we have our 2 hatches. Kevin is getting to work on that. Let's go ahead and look at our priorities here. Hostel Buffalo, I want you to operate if you can. That is one thing that you are okay at is machinery, so you'll take over that job for Dirk Souls. Dirk Souls will handle probably the ranching now. We can go ahead and start doing our ranching. So let's go ahead and get that set up. So pneumatic door, 2 tiles there, and we want to go ahead and get that set up. So stations, we want a grooming station, and we want, so let's have the grooming station there. Our duplicant will get there as soon as they can. And then we want a drop-off station. Let's see, food? Is it food? Fish release, planter box, critter pickup. Ensures prompt relocation of critters that exceed the maximum amount of set. And then critter drop-off. Okay, so critter drop-off, we want that here. Do I want anything else? Is there anything else that need in for a ranch, a stable? Ranching building. Grooming station, critter condo, critter fountain, shearing station, and milking station. I think we're good here. I don't think we need much of anything else here. Not that I'm aware of. All right, so we'll have our first. We need to have someone that's good at the wrangling skill, so we'll have to get Dirk Souls his next skill point when he's available. Hostel Buffalo has their initial skill, and we're probably going to go ahead and select machinery. That'll probably be good. We also need to go get some points for caring for some of these guys so they can do a lot of machinery a little bit better. We also need to get this other hamster wheel working for more power because we are going to hook this second oxygen generator up, and it's not going to be great. It's not going to be great at all. Okay, so a couple of different problems with our bathroom here. The ground is starting to fall underneath this, so we're going to need to prioritize that. I also need to get a compost going so we can actually have something to do with the dirt that comes out of here. I believe there's going to be polluted dirt that comes out of these soon. I don't know what you guys are doing with said dirt, which is concerning. I don't know where all that's going. We also have some spiny grapefruit. But our calories are looking okay on food. We still need a food source of some kind at some point. I really don't want to get rid of these, but we may have to uproot these right now. We'll leave the mealwood alone, but eventually we're gonna have to kind of clear this area out a little bit more so that we can actually put some more bathrooms in. Right now, I think these 2 are fine, but we'll probably not. We'll only keep these, and we'll probably have a actual proper bathroom in our next episode when we get to it. Okay, so we have that going. We have our ranches setting up, and the thing is they're not just good for food. Like I learned that hatches are incredible. They produce coal, they produce food, they produce stone hatches, which produce even more coal. So yeah, hatches are actually really good and a decent thing to get started on as soon as you can when you start the game, in all honesty. Let's take a look at our heat map. Heat's starting to spread in here. That's fine. We just need to get our insulated as soon as possible. We have another research done. Danzy is killing it with that. We have a mini pod, a portal. I've never actually seen this before. Portable bioprinter that produces new duplicates or care packages containing resources. Only 1 printing pod or mini pod is permitted per planetoid. We have some airflow tiles, so I'm going to go and put these down here. We'll probably have like one above the doors. Go ahead and say that is our airflow tiles. I need to cancel this one. That way this airflow gets a little bit better. It's probably not needed, but you know, just because I'm not doing the double door trick, we'll do that. We do have our carbon dioxide mainly coming from this room and going over. And also, I didn't think about it, but we need to have a pitcher pump here so we can actually take this water and put it into our other tank once they work on getting that a little bit deeper. Because we'll need to build this as soon as possible, but it's also an unreachable build. So this is the other struggle that we're kind of dealing with. They haven't built this, but you know, once they build that, we'll be able to reach it. I have a lot of jobs for you guys to do, and unfortunately, I know you guys can't do all of them at once. We do want to get this bed built as soon as possible. Let's get a 9 on that. And then let's get our compost going. We don't want to get rid of that millwood. We want to have that as a harvestable thing as it grows. So let's get a compost. And there we go. And I think I have a harvesting job. Oh, I don't. So harvest that when you can. It's too hot over here in Portugal, so it'll probably never grow. but we'll figure that out. Ball lilies, what do these do? I don't know what bomb lilies do. It blocks radiation, which is interesting. Okay, research is done, so let's see what other research we can do. We have all of our... Ooh, actually, no, you guys are still working on decontamination. Also, excuse me, I had to sneeze, which is very unfortunate for when I'm trying to record, but that's okay. We desperately need to kind of work on our CO2, unfortunately, because it is not looking great. So I'm going to go ahead and dig out kind of like a... I'm going to dig this area out and dig this area out as well, because we want to go ahead and get some of this done. We desperately need this kind of area dug out so that our CO2, and we can free this auction as well. Let's go ahead and say, Kevin, hey, do this if you can. That way that auction can kind of get free when we start using this oxalite. Okay, something new to report. So we have a cool steam vent, which is, I think, going to be pretty good for us in our water. So we already found kind of our water source here. Now, the only thing is it's actually not that hot. Okay, well, it's hot coming out of this, but it's not that hot down here, which if I look at this, there might be something cool down here. And that might be great for us. Okay, so Kevin's getting down here. Y'all are searching. So yeah, there's some, okay, so no, this is gonna get hot. So we're gonna have to find a way to cool this down, but I'm sure that we will be able to find such a thing. And we can send it to our water system up here. We may actually just move our water system entirely at some point, but we know we have a cool steam vent, which is really good for us. We do have a cold biome up here, maybe. We can see that there's some apsolite up there. Don't see any cold biome yet, but I can definitely tell that this is a smaller asteroid for sure. We do have a fry egg. Oh wait, is this a fry egg? Is that not a Paku? Oh wait, that's genetic ooze. No, that's everything. Everything's genetic ooze. Interesting. I don't know what a fry egg is. I wonder if that's a Paku. Okay, very good. Well, guys, I think we're just about the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this new start to Auction Not Included. With starting on a small asteroid with spaced out DLC. I've after going to that YouTube kind of rabbit hole of playing this game and learning about it, I keep wanting to play it and play it and play it. And you guys said, hey, yeah, we want to see a new series on it. We want to see you start fresh. And I think we've had a good start here. I know I'm probably thinking big on getting that the achievement for the meat eater, but I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna try to go for all the achievements for this colony. And if you want to follow along and you're new here, consider subscribing. I post videos every about 4 times a week, and most of them include ONI and Lobotomy Corporation. So if you're interested in either one of those games, consider following me, and I really greatly appreciate it. But that's going to cover it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, once again, this start to a new ONI colony. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you be. Thank you for spending some of your time here, and I shall see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.